Episode 317. Today we're talking about some potential standouts in game two of Florida versus Carolina and a bit of a preview. So we're gonna get right into it, and I expect Florida to win this game straight up. I think it's gonna be a game where we see Florida take the series and take the reins heading back to Florida 2-0. And honestly, I think I saw a stat where it was the 13th straight loss for Carolina in the conference finals. So if that continues tonight, this would be 14. And again, I just think it's not like Carolina's a bad team. It's just Florida. They take their game to another level when they get to the conference finals and beyond. And I think that's the toughest task of trying to beat them is you're trying to overcome a team that's already won a Stanley Cup and a team that can only get better over the course of a playoff run. So I think that's a challenge for Carolina. There's certainly potential for them to take game two, but they have to. And to be fair, it's not like they played a bad game one. I actually thought they played a pretty good game one, and I thought some of their systems were dialed. They played really well tactically and had spurts throughout the game where they were really starting to burst through, and they just weren't able to get the puck through Bobrovsky, and Bobrovsky was their biggest challenge, and they're going to have to make sure that they identify that as the target this game and make sure that they not only get shot volume but also quality. I think both is going to be important in the rest of the series. You want to get shot volume in Carolina, they out attempt you as a team, but they're gonna have to out quality you, if that's even a term. I think you're just gonna have to look for quality of shots when you're talking about Carolina, and you're gonna have to create from the interior on Bobrovsky because the way he plays, he's so good in the crease, so good in tight, so good at stopping first shots. And you're just gonna have to get bodies to the net. You're gonna have to get interior shots, and you're gonna have to get shots from inside the house. So Carolina, they have a lot of guys that can do that. They have a lot of guys who can generate those numbers pretty regularly. So it's just gonna be up to them to be able to have their line rush going and then be able to get to the inside and get interior on entries and inside the offensive zone. So I think that's really important. And obviously really important for them to be able to take the reins in right away, heading into this game and being able to create a lot of chances right away. So I think Carolina, they have a shot to win tonight, but it's going to be a tough draw. And again, I think Florida's going to come away with this one winning again, like they did in game one. I don't necessarily see the game being as lopsided as it was in game one, but certainly see a lot more potential for Carolina to potentially make a run and be able to generate some chances and be able to potentially take game two.